on, we have the right to know.
Says who? Viki, what's it to you?
Charlie is my husband.
And what has Charlie got to do with Rex Balsam?
That's what I'd like to know. Right now.
All right.
You're right, Viki. Rex Balsam is my son.
What did she just say?
Rex, you weren't supposed to hear that.
Hear what? Somebody please tell me what Echo just said.
I believe she just said that you are her son. Well, I guess there's no denying it now. I'm sure this must be a shock.
You're my mother?
I'm afraid so. That's the thing about biology. There's really nothing you can do about it.
Is this a joke?
I wish, but I don't think so.
I thought you'd never admit it.
Too bad
I
it's
should
only
have
half
known.
the story.
Echo always has an agenda. Who knew this time it included Rex Balsam?
Quiet, please. Everybody stop. I can't hear myself think.
Can we just go somewhere, someplace private where we can talk?
No. You want to spill your guts to the whole town? Why stop now? Let's hear the rest of your story.
I didn't want you to find out the truth this way.
The truth?
You may not want me to be your mother, but I am.
Sorry, but I'm gonna need more than your word. You see, this has happened to me before. I don't... what it is about me, but other people have claimed to be my parents when they weren't.
Frankly, I can't imagine why.
You know that I already had this half of the heart necklace, and I left the other half with you when I left you at the hospital. But you just need to know that I've had this with me all these years.
Let me see. Oh, my, Clint. Where did you get this little bauble? Did you stop at a souvenir stand?
You thought I stole it. But now you know that this was all I had to remember you by.
Am I supposed to feel sorry for you? You show up here, you drop a bomb on me like this with no proof to back it up, and I'm supposed to feel bad for how hard it was for you.
That's not what I meant.
Okay. You said you didn't want me to find out this way. Did you ever want me to find out? Because if you did, you really took your sweet time.
Well, I thought I was doing what was best for you.
Okay, if you wanted what was best for me, why didn't you just give me to my father? And actually, according to you, who is my father? Here's how it works. If you're my mother, you're supposed to know who my father is. So let's hear it.
It's a little more complicated than that.
So there's more than one possible candidate.
I would imagine there are several.
Ooh, what do you know about this, Dorian?
My question as well.
I know quite a bit about Echo during the time that Rex was conceived. I think I could shed some light on it.
Now, I know that you are trying to make up for ditching the kid when he was just a little baby, but I got news for you. It's too late for that. And now, if you shoot your mouth off now, Rex disappears. And you simply won't live long enough to ever see him again.
Stay out of it. This is none of your business. Just stay out of it, all of you.
Unfortunately, Echo, that's no longer possible. You started this. You opened this door by coming back here. Now, Rex deserves some answers. In fact, we all do.
Why?
Please, don't. No, there have been too many lies, and I will not add to them. Fine, I will tell him. Rex, it is possible that Charlie is your father.
I think Charlie is my father. You didn't say anything.
Look, we wanted some kind of proof first.
You got nothing to add?
I told you, it's complicated.
Echo and I crossed paths years ago in Atlantic City. We drank a lot of booze, we played a lot of ponies.
Apparently, that's not all you played.
And then we said goodbye, okay? And I never saw her again until she came back here to Landview. Now, if I am, in fact, the guy who got her pregnant, she never said anything to me about it. And it was just a couple of days that Viki and I started wondering. I mean, the timing is right. But,
You know, I keep thinking back to when Roxy asked you to pretend to be my father. So what proof is there, anyway? That necklace could be a copy. And who knows what you did after you and Charlie had your little fling? You're telling me you never had eyes for another man?
Okay, Rex, yes, there are a lot of unanswered questions, but you should know that we do have another piece of this puzzle.
What?
The speeding ticket, the one that you found. Echo got that ticket here in Landview on the exact same day that you were left at the hospital.
and that was just a little less than a year after Echo and I split up.
Wow, okay, well, it all seems to fit, but actually Echo's the only one that knows for sure. And come on, Rex has waited long enough to hear this.
You're right. Rex, Charlie is your father. I didn't want to interfere in Charlie's life. So I tried to keep the secret as long as I could, and then when I came back here, and I saw you, and I realized that you were my son, I knew it was time to make everything right again. It was time for you to know your father, and to know me, if that's what you want.
How am I supposed to know what I want if I'm not even sure one word you've said is true?
I feel like I should be saying something, but Rex has so much to deal with right now.
Sweetheart, he knows the kind of man you are. He will come to you when he's ready.
Looks like you got some thinking to do. Listen, you want to come back and stay at our place tonight, don't you?
No, I'm okay.
Sure? Are you sure? No. You know what? Let's get out of here. Come on, we'll take you out of here. Let's go.
Not yet. I need some answers first.
So do I. Yeah, Clint, something doesn't add up.
What do you mean?
Well, we've all heard a lot of assumptions here tonight, but Charlie is not the only person in this room that could be Balsam's father. What about you, Clint?
Whoa. Clint Buchanan is not my father.
He had a relationship with Echo. Everybody here knows that.
Right, but I'm not his son. I couldn't be.
Perhaps there are worse things than being a D. Savoy Buchanan. You could be a D. Savoy Lawrence.
You're not helping, Dorian.
Well, oh, neither are you. How much have you had to drink tonight anyway?
Are you saying it's impossible that Balsam could be your son?
No, of course it's not impossible.
Echo was with Clint right before she got involved with me.
And you don't deny that, do you, Echo?
No.
So you could have been pregnant already when you met Charlie.
And we all know it wouldn't be the first time that Clint had left a woman high and dry and with his son.
Can we stop, please, with all the theories? You can now let me out from underneath the microscope. Clint has no attachment to Rex at all. And I think there's a reason for that.
Well, I do have an attachment to Balsam. He's like a son to me, and I'm not going to stand here and watch him get jerked around all night. So explain it. If Charlie is Balsam's father, why would you bring him all the way back to Clint's hometown and dump him? Now, there has to be an explanation for that. Go. Bring your baby back to a place he had no connection to.
Why do you think she wanted to pass off Charlie's baby as mine? Because her first try to get Buchanan money went up in smoke. So she got herself knocked up.
And then came back to town with the baby and what? Forgot to tell you about it?
Yes, Clint. How do you explain that?
She lost her nerve. When she saw that Viki and I were rock solid, she knew that her little plan would never work. So she panicked. She ran off and left the kid behind to fend for himself. Isn't that right, Echo? Haven't you done enough damage not only to your son, but to everyone that you've lied to over the years? For once in your life, set the record straight.
I was desperate. I thought I could get you to believe that Rex was your son.
See?
Clint's right. When I got back to town, I saw that he and Viki were stronger than ever, and I knew I couldn't break them up. From what I hear, only Viki was able to do that.
Well, it took a while, but I think we've all heard what we needed to hear. I know I'm satisfied.
Oh, I am not. Not by a long shot.
Viki, what's the matter? We finally got the real story, and we got it from Echo.
And that alone should give you pause. She said a lot of things all those years ago. Very little of it resembled the truth.
Score one for you, Viki.
This isn't a tennis match.
No, it's not. It's far more interesting.
No, this is my life, and I'm not just here to liven up the party. For you, for you.
If you think I'm enjoying even one moment of this, you couldn't be more wrong.
Then why have you been perpetuating it? Why did you go to all that trouble, all those lengths to hide the truth? I mean, you forged letters, you send Rex off on some wild goose chase to find parents who don't even exist? That is cruel. And that is why I see absolutely no reason to believe you regarding who Rex's father is. I think there's only one way to settle it.
And what's that?
A DNA test.
Charlie is Rex's father. We don't need a DNA test.
We do if we don't believe you.
Bo can arrange to use the DNA lab at the hospital. That's where the department gets all their work done.
You got it. And I'll put a rush on it.
I think it's a great idea.
Well, there's only one opinion that counts here now, and that's yours, Balsam.
I just want this over with.
Okay, well, providing that we have Echo's cooperation.
I want it over with, too. For Rex's sake.
Then I will call the lab and we'll get this all settled tomorrow. And you're finally going to get your answer, Balsam.
Oh, by the way, what time tomorrow morning is the DNA testing going to take place?
You're not invited, Madam Mayor.
Oh, too bad. Courage, Charles. And best of luck to the both of you, mes amis. I can't wait to hear who wins the Rex sweepstakes.
Clint, I'll see you in the morning, right?
Do I have a choice?
Come on, let's go home.
Thanks.
Rex, we should have come to you earlier, as soon as we started having suspicions. I'm sorry that we didn't.
Me too.
You happy now?
Come on, let's go.
I warned you not to open your mouth.
You know what, Clint? It's done now. It's over. And you can't do anything about it. And once those DNA tests come back, it'll prove that Rex is our son.
I'm gonna make you regret this.
You couldn't make me feel any worse than I already do. At least I have the decency to claim my son